What's up guys, Coach Will from Pro Training Basketball. Today I got 3 post moves for beginners that you can add to your game. Alright guys, so today I'm going to give you 3 post moves that you can add to your game and really build your post game off of. And they're going to be good for post players or guards when you get down in here and play against some bigger players. But before we do, make sure to click that link up here because you can get 2 free workouts, get your email, we'll add you to our email chain, and we'll give you updates to help you improve your basketball game. Alright, so the 3 moves that we have for you are going to start with the back to the basket move that's going to lead into a jump hook. And this is essential because if you've seen any of my other videos, this is the move that really builds a post game. It's what ends most post moves, but it's also the most simple move. So it relies on very little dribbling, but just good position. So in order to get good position, you have to post up well. So typically that's going to start with you above the block. Your defender's going to commit to one side or the other. So again, if my defender is going to take away my low side, he's going to be denying right here. I'm going to be posting up, letting him try and take away this angle, put my hand up here. But with that said, if they don't take away an angle and you catch the ball in the post here, it's still a simple move to do because they're going to have to take away one direction or the other. If they don't, you can face up and do a couple of the other moves I'm going to teach you. So, you want to get that position, you're here, getting low, you want him to take away an angle. If he takes away this side, you want to post up here, call for the ball with this hand, you're going to get it. All you need to do is keep your outside foot, the opposite foot from where you catch the ball down, and drop the other one, and you can put the ball down. What's going to happen when you do this is you're going to seal the defender and put him in jail is what we like to call. So when I get that ball, I'm here, I'm posting up, he's taking away this side, I put my hand up over here, throw that ball into me, I'm going to drop that foot, the same foot. So if left hand catches it, calling for the ball, we're going to drop my left foot, put the defender in jail, power dribble if you want, or you can use your right hand depending on what you want to do, but I really suggest using that outside hand, keeping it away from anyone over here as opposed to dribbling with your left hand the direction you're going, because that's going to expose you to turning the ball over. So, okay, call for the ball, you take that step, you use that power dribble, and then you square up right here and wall off the defender. Now when you go in to finish this move, you want to make sure that you use your outside hand. So when I come in down here, I don't want to put the ball up into my defender. If my defender comes over here to my left side, I'm going to be giving him the ball an opportunity to block the shot. But if I come down here, engage him with my left shoulder, that means it's going to be harder for him to jump, block my shot. And then I raise up and keep my left hand between my defender and the ball. It's very difficult to block that shot. So that's the first move that you can add to your game. However, you need to make sure you can do this both directions. So same thing here, if I'm on the left block and now the defender's like, okay, he scored on me going to the left, I need to be able to go to the right. Okay, so a lot of people will probably prefer to go to their left because they're going to end up using the right hand, like I am, right-handed. But you're still going to have to be able to go to the left because once they take that away, you still need to be effective to score. So again, right here, you call for the ball, you get it with your right hand, drop that foot, power dribble, or use your left hand, keep it away from the defender. Maybe get an arm bar out here just in case, but you can't push with it. Take that dribble, so here, step, dribble, square up, engage the defender with your shoulder, come up here and finish with your left hand. So that's the first move. All right, so that first move was a back to the basket move that everyone should have in their game just because there's going to be a time when there's a smaller guy on you and you're still going to want to be able to shield the defender. With that being said, there's going to be times when there's a bigger defender on you and you're going to need a simple move to get by them. So in this case, you're still going to want to be above the block when you post up. Okay, you're calling for the ball, but this time you got a defender that's either playing off of you or you're further away, right? And this is going to happen all the time as a post player. Right here, and this is going to be good for a guard too, but when you do that, being further away from the basket, you're going to want to face up, right? And there's 2 ways of doing this. You can use your left foot as your pivot foot, which is typically what a righty will want to do, and face up for me right now going baseline, or you can use your right foot as your pivot foot and face up, use your left foot. But either way, I am dropping my foot towards the basket and taking space. I don't want to be reverse pivoting like this and letting the defender take my space. I want to pivot into him and take space. Okay, so that move's gonna start off with you probably getting pushed off the block or maybe trying to get that space, but then you're gonna reverse pivot and face the basket, okay? Either way you can do this, either footwork. I suggest practicing both footwork so you can be more versatile. So once you do that, you're gonna face up. This move's gonna require you to just attack. So there's really no hesitation in this move. Once you catch this ball, you realize your defender's playing off you, you might look over your shoulder. You're going to face up, and you wanna just go right at your defender, okay? He's probably not ready for it. If he is ready, then you can counter or do something later on. But right here, you wanna attack your defender right here. Typically, a post player is not gonna be able to move laterally as quickly. So you're gonna put that ball down, and then you wanna shield off your defender and put him in jail like I was talking about in the first move. So when I face up here, I want to be low and quick, but I can also kind of rip up high and go by him, and that's something a taller player might do, but when you do that, you need to be careful about throwing your elbow, catching him in the chin, because that'll be an offensive foul. But you do have the right to your space vertically in a game, so if you get called for an elbow there, it's probably the wrong call. So you're going to face up, you're going to rip, get by your defender, put him in jail. So that's a key part of this move, because if they cut you off, you're not going to have the angle to the basket. But if you can beat them to the baseline and get him behind you, you now have the ability to finish on the right side. If they're very athletic, you might want to come use an extra dribble. So you get here, use an extra dribble to get to the other side, or you might not even want to put him in jail. You might just want to go straight here and finish on the other side of the basket. So that's the first move to get you past your defender, and the second move that I'm teaching you. The third move is a counter to this, but it's going to set the defender up, right? So you had your rip, this time a jab. So you come here, you're facing up, you're going to jab baseline and look that way as if you're going to go that way. When they bite, you just counter, get by them and finish, but you're going to have to use your weak hand or your opposite hand from the first move. So we're here, we're going to really sell this way, plant our foot, and then we're going to push off and go the other direction. It's a very similar move. Jab, go the opposite direction. Very similar move. You want to keep this foot down as you dribble, and then you're going to come in here with a jump stop and finish with your opposite hand. So real quick, jab, look this way, power dribble, finish, and you might be able to get to the rim in a couple different directions. So those are the three moves, and hopefully you like them.
Damn.